one of the reasons that we want to use time, that we're looking at things across time, is that it allows us to go beyond the questions that we've been asking to new and potentially more interesting questions. But it also introduces some temporal confounds, so we'll have to deal with that. And so we deal with that in a couple of different ways by looking at new types of controls. We've talked a little bit about matched controls this morning, in particular for age and gender, I think Glenn mentioned. So the different types of controls that we look at are similar people. So these are people who have a matched event. Two people went to the doctor's office on the same day. One came out with a mental health diagnosis, a depression diagnosis, and one came out with a lower back pain diagnosis. These are people who are matched in time with their event. They may also be matched on a random event. Of course, the best match is your own self, and so in that case, we could look at within-person events. So if I've gone to the doctor several times, we can look at my language sort of before each of those visits. And then finally, because we are looking at internet data, we need to handle the phenomenon of internet memes and social trends. So when we're talking about, we're going to talk in the next section about sort of a lot of online behavior. There's no language here, so we're purely looking at numbers of bags across time. It turns out that when you look at language over time, it turns out to matter when a user was posting. So here again is this clock where we have time going from left to right. There at the end with the dotted line, that's the user's suicide attempt date. And when we look at their match control, that's probably not helpful, actually. They're way over there and there's no overlap. So now we have new and better matched controls, where in addition to matching on age and gender, we're also matching on posting history. And this is some of Leo's work based on cosine similarity distance, taking all of these factors into account. So we want to talk about looking at users and their online behavior, I said. So this behavior can be either their posting history, their activity by time of day. We already saw some work on looking at day of the week. We can also look at sentiment over the course of a day. And finally, looking at change in mood. So affect or intensity leading up to a mental health event. And you'll see that all in the next, that'll be split out between now and after the conference, which is coming, don't worry. I'm sorry, webcast people, copyright for you. You'll have to get your own. So let's start off by looking at time of day posting. So this is an eye chart of a number of different users who are, these are suicide attempt users. They're all matched on their suicide attempt date. That's day 0. That's a different day for basically all of them. But it's an exact date, we have it to the date. And so that's the blue line in the middle. On the y-axis is time of day. So 0 is midnight, 5 a.m., 10 a.m., it goes all the way up back to midnight again at the top. We can also look at their matched controls.
You see the time is also normalized to their time zone?
Thank you so much, I forgot to mention it. This is a subset of users who had stated their time zone, and so it's all time zone adjusted. Insofar as somebody was telling the truth about their time zone and not traveling to Europe or Copenhagen, where, of course, their time zone would be off from when they're posting. I will come back to that a little bit after Leo comes up and tells us a little bit about sentiment by time of day.